And there we have it.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I got to learn how to make videos.
I love the sound of a haunted music box. And it's my ringtone. And I found it one Halloween season. And I left it as my ringtone, you know, except for summertime. I'll try to do something summery, but yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the little video. And what's that?
I said I'm still trying to get my my X-Files theme on mine. I have to figure it out. I love the X-Files theme.
I have a question. Can you hear my TV in the living room?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear mine in here?
I just wanted to make sure because, you know, I've got it on for Agador.
So everybody, thank you for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed that little video. It was fun to make. And Halloween is just my favorite. I mean, it's a season for me. And, you know, once Christmas comes, full disclosure, since Christmas is invading my Halloween in the stores already, I'm going to invade Christmas with my Halloween. So you may still see me posting Christmassy stuff. I mean, Halloween-ish stuff during Christmas time. At least
your Halloween got in my Christmas. Your Christmas got into my Halloween.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow. So let's just say hi to a couple of people before we move up. And, you know, tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the thinning veil because, you know, that's what Samhain's all about. Well, maybe it's not what it's all about, but so we'll just talk a little bit about what it means to us and if we've had share experiences, if we've had any been
it's also about pumpkin spice.
Spirit, connecting with spirit. Anyway, so oh my gosh, this one. So
what are you gonna do with her?
What are you gonna do with her?
It's a Heather thing.
Her name, first of all. So everybody's Heather. And then who let this one in? The Fae.
I don't know. Ding dong.
And then, oh my gosh, I was going to say the matrix of them all. The matron, the crone of them all. And Miss Lady Silver's here.
Hello, Silver Lady.
Thank you. So Farah is, I think on the 3rd, November 3rd, we're going to be on her channel. So I'll put up that channel link if you're not subscribed to her. And then, yeah, we've got some things planned with astrology and stuff like that. And then CJ's here. Hello, CJ. Welcome, JR. So happy you've joined us tonight. I know there's a lot going on in other channels, but you know, when isn't there anymore, right? So I appreciate each and every one of you popping by and saying hi on my channel. Hi, Maureen. Thank you for popping back in, Maureen. So I remember we owe you a reading. And then tomorrow night, I'm on with Sun Psychic Jean. We'll be doing mediumship readings then. I don't know if your lady's up for mediumship or not, but for sure tomorrow night. Ellen is here. Hello. Nivra popped in. Hi, Nivra. Yay, we got some peoples.
We got the peeps coming in.
Some spooky peeps in here. And I'm telling you, loved that interview. I had to leave to go pick up Kyle. It's so wonderful. He's got a special needs youth group that he's involved with. and I had to pop out to go pick him up. So I'm gonna have to rewatch like the latter third, but I was able to pop back in the end. So loved
It was
that
great.
interview.
Mhm.
You know, we already know you're wonderful, but that was just, thank you for sharing with us.
Yes.
So Moira's here.
Hi,
Hey
Moira.
Moira. Hope you are doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited for the Halloween season. It's already mid-October, and I'm just like, wait a minute, wait.
October's going by too fast.
Crone of Crones. Yes, indeed.
The Game of Crones instead of the Game of Thrones. We got the
The
Game
Game
of
of
Crones.
Crones. Oops.
That would be a fun show.
Oh yes, we haven't read. I think it's been at least a year or so ago, and when we read. Very much enjoy reading with you. That full moon, and what I love about the full moon that you don't get with the well, unless you're in the northern hemisphere, is you can go to bed. You can be at sunset. You see the moon right before sunrise. You still see the moon, and sometimes throughout, depending on.
Mhm.
I love the moon. So yeah.
It's supposed to be a super moon too.
Oh, did
Yeah.
she ask what mediumship was? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and just right there at the definitions.
Loving
It's on
it. Loving. Oops. Chat's jumping. I meant to let me get on her question. If I can find it again. Wow, chat is really jumping. So okay. Asking guides and mediumship. So and then Ange answered with mediumship is connecting with the loved ones who's crossed over, even with your ancestors. And yes, and some we're fortunate. See, that was one of my things. If I pass, I want to be sure that I come back as one of Kyle's guides. So
Yes.
he's
wanna be a
already psychic, and I think I think he has a little bit of mediumship qualities in him, because he'll be mentioning people's names like first thing in the morning who's crossed over. I'm like, did you see them? He's like, yeah. So what you
Wow.
drinking? I got my boo drink here.
I got coffee and I got my water.
Yeah, I
Gotta
got the
stay
water.
hydrated.
That boo thing is water, but then I got this new boo thing.
Aw.
I got this also at Spirit Halloween. So
Mhm.
I love little ghosties.
Now we've been saying boo, so my cat, not Mozzie's nickname is Mozzie Boo.
Karen.
So he's probably going to come by and go, "You
And I
talking
did
about
bring,
me?"
of course, I have Tarot Boo with me. So
Carol
I
Boo.
need a bigger Tarot Boo. I would love to have a selenite one, but yeah. Okay. But
The Ghost Brothers have a gangster boo, and when a spirit goes near it, it
yeah.
lights up. Have you seen that?
Oh my gosh. And then Jay's here. Hey Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Uh
Step girl.
listening quietly in the background.
She's lurking.
And it's almost like it's just like this morning. It was like, is this a super moon? But it's not. It's a hunter's moon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have 77 times wild. Thank you for coming back. I
Ooh.
love that name. That is such a fun name. So let's see. Up. Who let this one in? Karen's here. And then Debbie, I hope everything is getting up, cleaned up smoothly for you. Debbie happened to be privileged enough to get Milton crossing
Oh
over
no,
her.
Debbie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's in Florida, and if you haven't,
I don't think I did.
everybody go to her channel. I don't know if I have her. Let me look at my banners real quick. I thought I put it in, but anyways, she shares beautiful videos. She does tarot, and then she shares with her meditation spot, which is really beautiful. I can't find it, but Debbie, three shifting veils. And that's a great segue into tonight's, you know, we're talking about what lurks under the full moon. So we have some Halloween-based decks we're going to be sharing with tonight. And then the veil, the thinning veil. So let me get, let's see. Oh, look who's here.
Hey girl, hey.
Allison.
Allison, not fashionably late. That's Tom.
She's just fashionable.
Throwing Tom right under the bus. I was going to grab my hush, you
Yeah.
know, and I forgot to grab my hush tarot.
Oh. So, you know, some people might know what the term thinning of the veil is, and it refers to, it's like a spiritual concept where the metaphorical spiritual veil, it's like an etheric curtain that's separating our everyday 3D world with the spiritual realm. And towards the end of October, a little bit at the beginning of November, it is said to be thinner. And it symbolizes the mysterious, inaccessible aspects of reality that are often hidden from the ordinary perception, the 3D world. And when this happens, let me read something real quick. The liminal space that we call the veil is known to be the thinnest from the end of October through the beginning of November, and the days surrounding Halloween, or as many of us celebrate it as, and it makes when the veil thins, it's easier to communicate with the spirits that have crossed over. If for those who are extremely gifted, I'm sure they are busy. You are busy. But I feel the hey Harley's here. I feel it thinning for sure because well, for those of you who don't know me, my house, it's been a while, has spiritual activity, and there's a whole story there. And the little girl that likes to visit me, her name's Sally. And I have seen her energy at my bedside just watching me sleep. And I do that because that's how I saw her. She was like this on my bed, just watching me.
Wow, that would freak me out.
Then I'm watching TV and it's daylight and I see this little girl. It wasn't a mist. It was like see-through white energy just passed by my TV. And I'm like, that just happened. That just happened. And I look behind me. I'm looking at my glasses to see if it's a reflection. I'm like, I have a wall behind me. There's no reflection. So but more recently, I am seeing wisps of, maybe it's just my eyesight, you know, could be my eyesight, but both light and darker shadows. And, but nothing feels ominous. Everything's, you know, wonderful. And then I really know it's thinning because of a reading I gave the other night that just a certain message just, it came out of nowhere. I was reading and I almost put this one card back. And then I'm like, no, Ginger, you pulled that card. You have to read that card. And I didn't know what it meant until I picked it up to show. And then all of a sudden, like, he just told me he's met your father who's crossed over. And I didn't know if so I had to ask if her father had crossed over or her grandfather, but she, I didn't want to say her name, but she verified that, you know, her whole family has crossed over. But the person, her husband that she was asking about, said that she just loved her father. So in most readings, I would have said, oh, this must be his father. But no, it came out that it just came to me that it was her father that he met when he crossed over.
Oh.
So yeah. So if anybody wants to share an experience in chat, you're welcome to. Ladies, you have Any spiritual contact?
I've been having knocks. I'll think Chance knocking on my door to get my attention to, hand me the phone or to ask if I want coffee or something. And it'll even be during the live, and I'll look and I'm like, okay, nobody there. And I know it's not the neighbor. So I've been getting some knockings. I don't see the orbs on my screen anymore like I used to. But now I'm
Right.
starting to hear a few knocks. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. And I know that I think it was Moira was asking why is now this time of year, what makes this time of year, for the veils to be the thinnest. And I think I was watching Richie and Lawman Tarot and Gerald talking back in May or around Beltane, or it was around
Yeah.
Ostara or Beltane, saying that because of the equinox, these times of years, both that time of the year and this time of the year, this is when because of the energies is when the veils are a little thinner. I'm not exactly sure, but that's a possibility.
I know. Ange, would you know?
So
I'm getting Debbie's link here and getting ready to put that in.
and Ange has Ange says, I think it's because time of year autumn where things begin to die off and gets quiet in preparation for winter. And this leaves more space for spirits to speak. Very interesting. Hi, Rosanna. Yesterday was Rossi's birthday, Rosanna's birthday.
I know. Happy birthday, everybody. Oh. So, Nancy, do you have any ethereal experiences?
Well, I think this time of the year is when, it's when I go inward. And I think that we are more open to it at this time of the year. And so, I mean, I think they're always there, but it's easier to communicate with them at this time of the year. I have noticed more orb activity during when the veil is thinning. And I don't know, I feel closer to my ancestors at this time of the year.
Yeah. I also heard that, it's not just this time of year. I think it's spring equinox as well. So, yeah, maybe it has something to do with the position of the sun. And sometimes I think, or is it just because it's such a magical time anyway, that maybe we're more open and aware during these times, and maybe that's what thinned the veil in the first place. I don't know. I'm just,
Maybe there's something. I mean, I know very little about astrology. There might be something with astrology going on this time of the year too. That
Karen,
that adds in, that mixes in with that.
And with the full moons too, full moons really heightens our emotions, our intuitive abilities. So I would even think at full moons that we're, connected to the, the veils are thinner maybe too for us, depending on our energies and how we flow and resonate and vibrate with the different moon cycles too.
Right. Here we go. But I was going to say, right, resonate and vibrate. Oh my gosh. Okay. That can be a whole nother show.
Yeah. we would do different cards
be
for that
a whole nother show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while we just chat just a little bit longer, if you would like a mini reading, put your questions, caps, emojis. Chat jumps faster than ever anymore, so it's easier for me to see. Hey, Kiba's here and Lindsay's here.
Hey, Kiba and Lindsay. And Karen says, I would say Scorpio season really amps it up. So the energy around Scorpio season, she said.
Oh, sure. My grandmother was Scorpio, and love that. Love Scorpio energy. I was trying to have Brendan as a Scorpio, but my cycle just wasn't gonna let it happen. So.
Wasn't working with you.
It worked with Kyle. Kyle got to be the Pisces that I wanted. But Blue Heron's here. A reading, please. Love it. Love it. So,
Eighth house of death.
I'm
Interesting.
Okay, hang on. Trying to do that. Okay, did it happen? Okay.
And interesting, Moira. Thank you for sharing that, because I've been kind of working with different goddess energies that are around kind of like death and rebirth. And my life path number is an 8, but I never thought of looking at what the house, the 8th house, would represent with that number. And with the death, you just gave me a validation. So thank you, Moira.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Sharon popped in. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, tonight is just kind of a, I thought about doing prompts like what's lurking, what's being illuminated.
That sounds
but
cool.
We could do that anyway. So, CJ got you. Oh, I love that question, CJ. So, okay, let me put up Maureen's. The ancient Druids always have said that the veil is thinnest during Beltane and Samhain. Yeah. So, but Maureen, if you want a reading, put that in. Lady Silver, we're getting up there already.
Unless you're really tapped in to begin with when you're born, and then any season. Like you, Ginger. Well, you do your readings all year long.
I do.
Tapped in, and Nancy's been picking up too with her abilities.
And
I've noticed mine too. So I think the more when people who are similar and they read similar and they have the same energy, I think they support each other as well.
Well, as with anything too, practice, but it does help reading with people who are on the same energetic level. Oops,
hey,
wait. Chris. Chat is jumping so fast. Hey, Chris. Thank you for popping in tonight. I'd love to connect with you, Chris, maybe, and have you on my show, Paranormal Investigation. I think that would be fun. I lived in Scotland as a little girl for a couple years, Navy brat.
Wow.
And we had we were the gatehouse to a mansion. So the mansion was on the top of the hill. And then next to it was another, like a smaller mansion. And it was said to be haunted. And my grandmother, who came to visit, and we went to go explore, and then she wanted to go inside, and I'm like, nope, I ran all the way home. Yeah, I love the paranormal, but it wasn't the thought of going into a haunted house. It was thought of breaking into a house that doesn't belong to you. Oh, that would be awesome, Chris. Yeah, I would love that. So let's see. I can't read anybody. Lindsay, okay, I want to make sure.
A lot more coming in.
Got Harley. I think I got you. Kiba already. All right, let me do roll call, and it won't be in the order that I call. I have got my trusty little D&D dice to help.
Oh, how cute!
So I have
Blue Heron spinner thingy, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I haven't even tried that yet. Ellen, I have Kiba, I have Sharon, Kim, 77 times Wild. Lady Silver. Did I say Lady Silver already? Nope, I did not. Okay, Lady Silver, Harley.
Star Traveler.
I'm missing someone.
Aloha, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Oh, Star Traveler, welcome. Hello. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us tonight. And then we're just getting, see, jumping. Just popping in to say hi. Well, we appreciate you. Little drained after all the reading. Oh, you did. Oh, I hope that went well. I did not.
Sorry, I missed Jonathan.
Yeah, I stayed on sick with a migraine this morning. Let's see. Oh, the stories I could tell. Harley. I was just old enough to just remember everything. Edinburgh Castle, the graveyards there. But anyways, that's another show. Okay. If you did not hear me call your name, just shout, give another shout out. Chat was jumping so fast. So let me do it again. Blue Heron, Ellen, Kiba, Sharon, move, Kim, 77, Silver, and Harley. So did I miss anyone? It seems like I.
Sue Toffee was wondering if she could be added if it's not too late.
Absolutely.
I don't know how many we got, so.
Yeah, we have 8 so far. Sue Toffee's going to be 9. So, we'll start anybody who comes in, and then if it's getting late, we'll just start pulling 2 cards instead of 3. So no comment. So, all right. Harley, you're just like the most gracious, best. Denise is here. Hey, Denise. Put her name up. Welcome to Denise. Okay. All right. So, all right.
Did you see Maureen?
Yep. I invited Maureen back because we couldn't get to her reading the other night. Okay. So yep. Okay, I'm going to roll this dice. And Maureen, you'll be amongst the first. I just need a little, speaking for myself, to do mediumship. I'm going to be honest. I need a warm-up question or 2. Although the other night, apparently, I didn't. But, okay. All right, yeah. So, Ange, you're welcome to put in everybody's links. And let's just see what lurks under the full moon for. Oh, that didn't work. Ellen. Ellen gets the first reading of tonight. So I'm getting warm again. All right, so we're going to go 3 cards each. All right, Ellen. Okay, so I'm going to pull from 3 different decks. Oh, thank you, Ange, for putting in the links. Yes, we all need lottery ticket. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ellen. Let's see for Ellen. So basically, I'm going to just pull for the Samhain season, and let's see what's going on here. So, all right, who wants to go first?
I'm ready.
Let me do this. It'll be easier for everybody to see.
Ooh.
Here we are.
Well, I mean, I could do this, but then, let's try it for a while. Sometimes it gets, I get all fumbly fingered.
During this season, Ellen, the first card that came up for you is it's a time for cleansing. And you can do this many ways. In the shower, you can have a ritual and just imagine just your body being completely cleansed inside and outside. Because the second card shows a card of growth for you. And, this card, there's 2 ways you can go with growth. You can deny the growth, or you can evolve into the growth that you have. And one of the ways that you can embrace growth is realize that you will embrace the opportunity for growth in your life, and that you will strive towards spiritual growth. I see water there. There's a lot of emotion. And if you look, it almost looks like there's barbed wires holding the hands there that are trying to come out and embiggen you. The third card that I got for you is the High Priestess. And when I look at this card and I read it intuitively, during this time when the veil is thinning, you may receive a message from someone beyond the veil, a spirit message. So if you have cleansed yourself and you are in the right mindset and you were following the way of spiritual growth, and then open yourself to the messages that might be coming through that thin veil. Now's the time.
You're done.
I'm done. Yeah, I was thinking of Farah. I'm done.
I'm done.
That's what she does.
Oh my gosh. So Blue Heron, you gotta run for a little bit and walk the dog. So okay, so I'll call you in a little bit later. So all right. I can go unless you're ready, Heather.
Actually, can I follow Nancy? Because I got something similar for Ellen.
I think I do too. So this is awesome.
Nancy was talking about what was Nancy just talking about? Oh my goodness. But no, it's the new beginnings, embracing growth. I remember growth. So I did get the Empress, and I'm using my Tarot de Louis deck for your reading, Ellen. And you got the Empress, and we know the Empress is like the Mother Earth, the nurturing mother of fertility and abundance. But what I love sharing from the books, because this is like a little Gothic perspective on the tarot. And for her, it's dreaming of an everlasting garden. And this is beautiful and perfect timing for this year, because we are going into the winter season. The nights are getting longer, so we're going to be sleeping a little bit longer, more time to dream, and planting seeds this winter to harvest something new coming up in the spring. And it says here to feel and create the abundance, instead of just imagine it. But when you go and you visualize and you want to manifest it, to go in and visualize and feel it. And the other card that I got to go with that from the same deck is the Ace of Pentacles. And so with this one here, it's sow today, harvest tomorrow. So the Empress, sowing your seeds, planting them in the ground, dreaming on them over the winter, making sure there's intention towards your manifestation for the upcoming year. And I just love, this is like the perfect deck for these readings. And I love the little skull in there too. And with the Pentacles, it says here, seeds must be actively planted in the ground. The blood of life must be injected into your projects. So turning your hopes into tangible actions. But I love sow today, harvest tomorrow. And I did pull one from my new obsidian veil. And you got the goddess Nemu. From the depths, I emerge, bringing gifts of wisdom, guidance, and power. So this goes beautifully too with the Empress card, because going into the fall and winter season, you're going to be diving deep within the depths of your dreams, of your of the earth, of the planting, of your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, your dreams. So, and when you do, you come out with gifts of wisdom, guidance, and power. So let your dreams guide you through the winter, and it's, well, from the fall into the winter. And that's what I have for you.
Love it. Okay. All right. First of all, you have the Queen of Scepters.
Ooh.
So look at this exotic person. So you need to get your exotic on. Bring out that exotic energy. And even if you don't think you look like it, you need to embody that energy. It's very important for us who don't think we are exotic. But we still have that goddess energy inside of us that we need to embody and bring out, because that's the feminine power. Whether you feel feminine on a everyday basis, it doesn't, I mean, it matters to an extent, because it's an empowering, uplifting vibrational energy. So, but what I want to do is, there's a jaguar in this this image. So I want to read to you Jaguar energy. It's all about mystery, power, protection, confidence, and grace. It says here, you are an old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. Grace, you can create your own dreams. So, oh my God, I'm trying to, I can't maneuver tonight.
I like that card.
So, Queen of Scepters, Queen, I will always say, and to be honest, I got this from Kelly Fitzgerald. Queens are about setting up your space, bringing out that goddess. She didn't take this part, but to bring out that goddess energy, that priestess energy, feeling empowered. And Queen of Scepters, that's queen. You know, scepters are all about that magical energy, that inspirational energy, creative energy. And so it's time for you to, and this could be you going to a Halloween party even. So if you are invited, go. So that's the Queen of Scepters. I love that. She is confident yet graceful. So I'm losing my voice already. It's too soon. The next card I pulled for you, how interesting this one is. It says, hello, Butterfingers. All right, I'm trying not to, these glossy cards. It says death rites. What it speaks of is saying goodbye, honoring lives. So, you know, with this veil thinning, this is a perfect card. It's communicating with your ancestors. It's about maybe some people like to set up altars for their ancestors, but you know, going into a or before you go to bed at night, asking that this person come visit you in your dreams. And it doesn't always come in that same night, but it could. But eventually they come visit you, and just ask to remember that dream. But I think too, with this image, is also about cutting some energetic cords to people you feel obligated to. Keep the people that are around you that vibrate with your energy. You're on the same soul path. And I'm trying to think if this is a little dog or a monkey here. So I don't know, are you're the monkey in Chinese astrology? I do see her wearing a ruby too. So whatever that may mean to you, did you have a loved one who liked rubies, or that's their birthstone? Is it your birthstone? Anyways, there's a connection to the ruby here for you. And ruby is about deep, a deep connection with someone. So I will move on to the Four of Swords. Let me see if I can get this. I was telling the girls backstage, I've been wanting this deck for years, and when they reissued it, they reissued the gold or cold stamp, they call it. So it's very shiny. So I'm trying to not get it shiny. So I'm disappointed. I don't like the shiny. But anyways, what's interesting about this card, which is a card of healing, there is a raven watching over her. So you need to take some time to heal. And as you're taking that pause to heal, you're being watched over. You're being protected. As you sleep, you're being protected. As you go into meditation, you're being protected. So know that some people don't want to rest, thinking if they rest, things will happen, and they have no control over. So they end up having more anxiety. So it's time during this season to take pause, do some healing of mind, body, and spirit. And here's the color red again. There's a lot of red in these 3 cards, including Madame here with red hair. Ooh, almost match. But yeah, Ellen, so it seems like this Samhain season is going to be a very healing thing, because especially after you cut some cords that no longer serve you, it'll free you up energetically and spiritually. So that's what I have for you, my dear Ellen. I hope these messages spoke to you in some way. Let me go to the comments here. No rubies, but yeah. So you do perfect. I don't know, is red your favorite color even? Let's see. So she says, thank you, everybody. Dreams and plans. All right, then let's see. Let's see. I have Sharon. If you think I've missed her, she is a monkey in Chinese astrology. That's awesome. So pay attention to that astrology reading for the upcoming year. There's some really good people on YouTube doing astrology readings for the year ahead too. So yeah, so that's awesome. So thank you for letting us read for you tonight, Ellen. All right, next up, whom did I say? We've got Sharon's next, then Maureen. Put that up there. And then Miss Lady Silver. All right, so Sharon.
Are you here?
I haven't seen Sharon.
I haven't seen Sharon.
Sharon O'Brien?
Mm-hmm.
Are you here, Miss Sharon O'Brien? She was a bit ago.
Oh, she's here. Okay,
yeah,
she's popped back in.
Okay. All right, let's do this while we shuffle our cards. Sharon, how gothic do you want to get here? I feel like I can go real gothic with you. I have a new deck I'm wanting to try out, so this will be fun. All right. Well, ooh.
Just washing dishes. How fun. I don't have to wash dishes. My fella does them for me.
That's
I
awesome.
cook and he washes, so it's a good trade-off.
Yeah, Brendan does much of the dishes for me. We have a thing, if he empties the dishwasher, I'll put the dishes in, but he also cleans up after dinner. So, all right, so there's that. Okay.
Oh my. I love that, Jonathan.
I know, I saw I got a picture.
Did Ginger look and see on Messenger? I think Jonathan sent you a picture.
I got one too.
All right.
Oh my. Jonathan, you horny W.
Oh, but look at those ears. Those are fake ears.
Wow. Loving it. Loving it. Look at you. Oh. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. So Denise and Jenny, I've got you on the list. We're going to do our best to get to everybody. We got a lot of people, so at some point we may go to 2 cards if we have to, because I really love reading for everybody. So we are going to play this by ear. So let's get going. Who's first? Who wants to go? I got lost.
I'll go.
Here we go.
I'll beat Nancy to it this time. I'll go. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right. You go,
All
girl.
right. So
All right.
Sharon, my dear, your first card up is your Temperance card. I love how that light's just shining down on her and going into the water. So for Temperance, the key word here in this deck is balance is key. There is a balance that needs to be obtained. Um, this is a time of trying to get into a peaceful place, getting grounded, lot quiet. And this is just, it feels like too with the full moon tonight just coming down right on her, and into the water. So it says here, don't push, don't rush, don't fight. And I'm looking at your next card, which is the King of Wands. We have a vampire. Actually, the vampire popped out of this deck, and he looks like a very young Val Kilmer, I must say. So you got the
He
King
looks
of
like a
Wands.
cross between Val, Tom Cruise, and Brad Pitt.
True.
The
I never
three of
thought of
them
Tom
menage a trois
Cruise.
and had a baby. A vampire
The
baby.
trifecta.
A vampire de joie.
So it's cute how they start for the King of Wands here. It says, "Do you fear vampires? Anyway, you shouldn't fear me. I won't bite you. And even instead, I bring you, what does he bring you, Sharon? I bring you good news." So he is of pure energy soul, and I have a clear vision of what my world is to be. So at this time, this is you getting quiet, getting balanced, and really tapping into that King of Wands energy of how you want your world to be. He's also a protector. He is not afraid to protect those that he loves, including himself. So at this time, I feel like there's like a balance and a quiet, and needing to focus on what is best for you. Um, for your well-being, for your protection. And I went to go pull one card for my lunatic Lenormand, but it's kind of hard to do really a reading with one. And I did get fish. So what's jumping out typically with the fish is abundance, but it also has to kind of do with like money, prosperity, security. So finding a balance, tapping into that King of Wands. Because the next card was, there's maybe you're a little bit at a crossroads right now. Not sure which way to go. And then Mr. Pope popped up. And so this could also very well reflect the King of Wands. And I know there is a man in your life currently that is trying to help you get balanced with finances, or this may be somebody who you may need to be wary of. But whatever it is, you're at a bit of a crossroads, but just get balanced, get into that quiet space, feel with your intuition, and know that whatever foundations you need to lay moving forward with this King of Wands, knowing how to creatively look at the situation to feel it, um, the motivation, being grounded, being standing in your energetic, standing in your power, girl, basically, and not standing, not standing down. But to be able to do that, you can do that from a place of peace. And I'm just going to stop right there. That's for you, Sharon. Thank you.
All right. Let's switch it up. I'll go next. Sharon, I'm trying to figure this card for you. All right, brand new deck for me. I got the Tarot V. So I haven't used it yet. So I got the Queen of Wands, but hello. The image. All right, tell me if this is too graphic to be putting up on live. All right, here's the Queen of Wands. She's a vampire, first of all. So naturally, she has herself a little victim here. So I won't keep that up too long in case I know it's painted, but you never know what YouTube wants to do. Okay. Hang on. This is just a different Queen of Wands. Give me a moment. So first of all, Queen of Wands, they're about, they love to say throw a party. They love to and it doesn't even have to be a grand ball. They love to they love to make they love a gathering and like to make people happy and loves to do the planning. And hang on. I just okay. Okay. So let me come back to this card because she's draining the life force from somebody. I want to make sure I word that message proper. So I'm going to go to the okay. So we got a message here. It says reach out. Okay. So don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask for assistance. This could be here in the 3D world. It could be from your guides, your loved ones who've crossed over. Just know that you're never alone, and there's always people out there wanting to help other people. But sometimes they don't want to overstep their bounds. So it's up to you to ask for assistance, or like I do is drop subtle hints. I'm so not good at asking for people to help me. It's not a sign of weakness. Think of it this way, it's a collaboration. So whatever it is that you feel like you might be alone at right now, ask for help, ask for assistance. But this community is a wonderful place to be. So I'm going to leave that one there. Oh, she's picking up an old-fashioned phone. But there's Iris is coming out of it. Well, I'm all backwards now. Iris is coming out of it because she doesn't like to ask for help. So that phone hasn't been used in so long that it's sprouting something beautiful, though. I'm sorry, these are morning glories. Anyway, so pick up the phone. I almost feel like, too, it's pick up the phone, and it might not be asking for help. Pick up the phone and call somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long time. They would love to hear from you. And because if there has been somebody on your mind, I believe that you also are on their mind. All right, so now I'm going to go to Daughter of Skulls. So this is like Princess of Skulls. It's, Page of Pentacles. So this is starting something new, and it could be health because pentacles are earth-based energy, so it's resources. So it could be health. It could be money, health. It could be your time management and stuff. I keep going back to health for some reason. So if that's resonating to you, talking to somebody is really good for your health. So she's on a new journey. She's like made herself like this little altar with this skull, a candle. So I feel like it's almost like, okay, especially during this time of the year, I feel like it's more so about connecting with your ancestors. So we might hear that a lot tonight because it's thinning of the veil and it's ancestral energies. So yeah, so if you've not done this, you might be on the beginnings of a journey to connect with your ancestors. So there's that. And then I just, this Queen, apparently this is going to be a very graphic deck, this Tarot V. But okay, so what I think maybe is that somebody out there around you is an energy vampire, and you know how to cut that cord to so that he cannot drain your life force anymore. And it's almost like you got to him first because you've put your foot down, and him or her, this energy. And that's how I'm going to read that one, is that you've got someone around you draining your resources or time or energy, little energetic vampire, and it's all of a sudden you've discovered it and you squash it. Well, we'll just say squashing. So, all right. So, Miss Nancy, what do you have?
Well, it's interesting. I got the first card that I got for you, Sharon, is the Wheel of Fortune, and on this particular, it's a witch's tarot deck, and it says, life is a cycle of ups and downs. Embrace change is the wheel of fortune which does, knowing that each turn leads to growth. So, the thing that kind of threw me is when I went to the another deck that I had, I also got the Wheel of Fortune for you. So I think that there's going to be some type of change, you know, like what goes around comes around. There are different stages in our life as it moves, as the wheel moves, and this particular deck, you know, when I looked in the guidebook just to see what it says, and it says, anything can happen in life, so be prepared for imminent change and appreciate the gifts along the way. The final card that I got for you is Blessings. And I love this card for you because to me, it's a very positive card. It says, blessings are converging upon you as the stars align in your favor. The doors of abundance, prosperity, and happiness now swing open, beckoning you to enter and bask in their gifts. You deserve all that is good in life, and these blessings flow to you with grace and ease. So what I'm thinking is that as the wheel turns, that good things are going to be happening for you. And it has the different phases of the moon. So I would say, you know, that this is going to be, you know, during this time of the thinning veil, this is going to be happening as the wheel turns through this season. And so that's what I have for you.
Thank you, Sharon, for letting us read to you tonight. Yeah, so, okay. Let's go on. Let me find. Oh, there it is. So, Maureen is next. Are you ladies okay with a mediumship kind of reading?
I already pulled cards for it.
I forgot to mute. Yes.
I feel like.
So for tonight,
yeah.
Maureen, you know, this is a lunar based, what lurks, you know, in the shadows kind of thing. But if you can pop in tomorrow when at I think it's 6:00, I'll be reading with Sun Psychic Jean, and we'll be doing more serious mediumship readings. But let's see what we can get.
I do have cards for her.
I do too.
I heard, yeah. I know, I heard you. I was just letting her know that we're using particular decks tonight. So
okay, I went to my mediumship deck that I use.
So I'm gonna stick to my theme, and I want to, you know, see what a vampire deck, how it will play in doing a mediumship reading. So I will be experimenting on you, Maureen. So okay, so Nancy said she was ready. So let's get it going.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Nancy, sweetie.
Pardon me.
I said, okay, sweetie, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Maureen, I got three cards for you, and the first one that I got, and I feel, you know, you were talking about your grandfather, your grandpa Flatley. The first card that came up is the card of joy, and I don't know, when I look at this card, this little girl looks so happy, and there are all these cute animals and flowers, and the sun is shining and everything. And I think that you probably have very happy memories of your grandfather. I'm thinking that you were close. The second card that came up is the card of roots, and I want you to look at this. You know, your grandfather has gone on, and he is with other relatives beyond the veil, and you and your family that is still alive is the tree that's still growing, and your roots are connected to your grandfather and to your other relatives that have gone on. Now the card that I think is the message from a direct message from your grandfather, because I did get tingles when I drew this, is the card of love. And what I am feeling is that when you want to feel close to your grandfather and when you want to feel his presence, go to someplace quiet where you can be just alone with yourself and light a candle and think upon your grandpa Flatley, and he will be there. And you know, just open yourself up and ask your guides and your angels to help you be open to a message from him. And I feel that in the candlelight something very special will happen. And that's what I have for you, Maureen.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that card. Perfect.
All right, Heather, are you ready?
Okay. Cards.
Here we go.
So, Maureen, I pulled the Knight of Swords. And as I was looking at Vixen's book, it feels like this Knight of Swords is both representation of him and the message from him to you. I have the Knight, and this is my Knight of Swords from the Ethereal. They're all based like on dragons. So you got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is somebody who is ambitious, assertive. They're really wanting to come through. Kind of felt like your papa might have been it says here, a warrior. Like he really talked his talk, walked his walk. But being, and there might have been times, because you know, with the knights with the sword, sometimes they can be blunt. But it was always out of a place of love. And the message for you here is, the Knight of Swords is full of life and follows their mind in their plan of action. So he hopes that he is instilling this in you. He wants you to be reminded of this, because the next message here is focus on their dream and driven by their will to achieve it. So please keep focusing on your dreams. Have that will, have that determination. That communication there, is strong. Yep, he served in World War II. Okay, so the next card I have from that deck goes with, I pulled from Vixen's other deck, the Obsidian Veil. So this is these two cards connect, and I got goosebumps when I pulled them for you. I have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups, what jumped right out at me because I'm looking at this other card, is about letting go of the past, sweetheart. The Ace of Cups is always about new beginnings, new chapters in one's life. So it's time to rise up, leave the past behind. It says drop the emotional baggage and to heal. It is a chance to start fresh with a new perspective on spiritual or emotional life. So this is a beautiful journey that is starting to open up for you. He wants you, the Knight of Swords, to be assertive. Go in for it. Whatever this dream is, whatever this goal is, spiritual or otherwise, or both, make sure that you go for it, because it's saying to let go of the past. And I got from the Obsidian, I got Mary Magdalene. And in this deck representation, we see how she was represented is presented by the church. She was battered. She was a woman to be disdained. You can see it's like that, showing the bruising and the scarring that the church tried putting on her name, because she was one of spiritual beauty, of power. And the message on the Mary Magdalene card: the past does not define me. I rise from the depths of social judgment. So whatever has maybe not conspired, has happened in the recent past or distant past, it is time. It says here, the past does not define me, and this card says, let the past go. So this is you rising up from the past, and take that energy, take take those life lessons that I had for you and apply those. You're like me, kiddo. You're a knock off the old block. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, pick up your sword, leave the past behind, and go for exactly what you want. And that's what I have for you, Maureen. I hope that resonated, sweetie. Thank you for letting me read for you for your with your ancestor, your loved one, your papa.
All right, Maureen. So what? My cards are resonating with a lot of what they were saying and stuff. But um, and then this one card came out, and it was I got this funniest vibe off of this when it first came out. Like he he really had a sense of humor. He was like he loved his women, but maybe just like he wasn't a playboy per se, but he loved looking at beautiful women. But then again, when I happened to glance over at something you said, that you didn't get to say goodbye. This is the death card, and I think that embodied that statement that you said, that you didn't get to say goodbye. But oh, how he visits you. And it's really hard when you don't get to say goodbye physically. They hear your thoughts, they hear your prayers, they feel your love. So and I feel like it was easier, somehow easier for you not to I can't put that into words, I'm so sorry. Like he didn't want you to see him on that last day for some reason. But when I called upon his energy, I got the Wheel of Fortune here, and I'm trying to get it to where it looks pretty. It's not getting glare. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel goes round and round. Where she stops. Wait, how does that go? Round and round she goes. Where it stops, and nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
He seems like he was very a worldly man, so to speak, and he just loved to, like, let's say, spin that wheel. Where's his next adventure gonna take him? The roses all around him is all that love he had for you, especially since the one on the very top is a white rose. That's he's we don't like to hear this all the time. He's with you in spirit, but he truly is. And so yeah, I just get a lot of fun energy from him. That he had a sense of humor. Sometimes it was a little borderline type of humor of, they think it's funny, but it's a little like risque for others. Maybe it's around the other men kind of humor. I'm getting. So you talked about him being in the war, because when I pulled this card, there's a ship off in the distance, and it made me think of was he in the Navy, or did he happen to travel abroad at some point in his life? So this is Three of Scepters. So this is about also for you. Okay, that's right. This was okay. So is there a memory that you have that is near the ocean or near the water, has something to do? Did he ever take you to a ship and you got to tour this ship, or even get what's that ride at Disneyland? They made a movie, Johnny Depp.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. The pirates. Does that mean anything to you? He was Navy. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this does make sense. So he was a funny Irishman. Yeah, I really do get a lot of humor coming out of from that first card I pulled. But yeah, so World War II. So I don't know if you ever did get to something about ships other than him being in the Navy. So it could be even just he shared war stories with you. But yeah, so journey coming your way, and that you will have someone else or other people helping you with this journey or idea that you want to put into place. And I'm gonna end that one there. Then I too got Lord of Knives for you. Okay, so this particular Lord, has he got armor on him? I don't know. Anyway, so this sounds like a spiritual warrior because that horse is white. Horse is about freedom. It's also about travel. So I don't know if you're planning on traveling, but the message here for you is take these ideas and run with it, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if you're planning on something or you have some ideas, but this is a quick moving. What is the word? I'm going too faster than they're coming in. Quest. Okay. All right. So this is about you being on a quest of some sort, and that your grandfather is there with you on this quest, and he could be also the sword wielder. I can't even speak tonight. What's wrong with me? Anyways, he's just saying, move forward, go forward with these ideas. He wants you to continue your quest, whatever this quest is. There's a lot of energetic, there's a lot of lightning in this image. So it's like you have a lot of power within you, and it's time for you to draw on that power and and it's the power of being connected to source energy that's going to help you along this particular quest. So that's what I have for you, Maureen. I hope something spoke to you in some way in that ramble. But I really appreciate you letting us read for you tonight and getting to connect with Papa there. So
Yes.
thank you so much. My dream is to go to Ireland. Okay, let me get to the live comments here.
Me too, so I can visit Jackie. But Jackie, and then hop over and visit Garnet, and to visit Jackie Jacaranda. I want to meet all the peeps over there, all of our friends across the pond.
Oh, you were Navy. He was Army. Okay. That is kind of interesting because this is land and sea in this image here. And this, she looks like a little warrior woman. So that makes sense. And thank you.
Maureen, my fellow was a Seabee. Seabees are part of the Navy, so that's nice.
The what?
Shan was a Seabee. That's part of the Navies. Those are the construction guys that go in and build the buildings and the fort, constructions before, the rest of the crew come in and stuff. So yeah, it was an aspect of the Navy. Yep.
Right. All right. So Denise, my day started off with a migraine. What's going on? And then Bobby had a migraine. So what is going on? So for those of you coming in, I'm not sure I'm going to star you, but I don't know if we would have time. We might have to start going to 2-card readings at this point. That way we can get to everybody. And I really feel that there's a lot of messages in just 2 cards as well. So all right, so the next, who's the next?
It was Lady Silver, I believe.
Let me go here and put her.
Let's see what did Maureen's. Oh, father was a CV. Very cool, Maureen.
There we go. All right. So Lady Silver.
I'm already got cards for Lady Silver. So,
all right, Maureen. First of all, Maureen, I don't think this vampire deck is the right kind of mediumship deck. Oh, but I would love to have the opportunity to call in your grandfather again, Maureen. So hopefully you can catch us tomorrow. All right, Lady Silver and Lady Heather has your message.
Yes, Lady Silver, I do have 3 cards, but 2 of them are kind of go together, so I can keep it to 2 cards. But Lady Silver, I pulled from the Hush Tarot for you. And the first card that I got is the 7 of Swords. So be wary. I think you already feel that there's been some sort of betrayal or deception going on. Now it refers to that this could be the person who you're reading for that might be um, doing the deception or the bullying, but I feel like this is more of a sense of you feeling like there's something going on with you. And I think I got a similar message earlier this week or last week when I read for you. And so the 7 of Wands, so about deception and bullying. And then I got the Moon card, and this is the full moon, and we have the Raven here. And so I'm going to, we all know that, the Moon card has to do with secrets, things kind of hidden in the shadows. There's that fear of anxiety, or fear and or anxiety. But it says here, the raven is a symbol for the mysteries of the universe. So tap into this full moon if you haven't already. Be in touch with your intuitive abilities. The ravens are, about magic and mystery, and this is about personal magic, taking power of your own magic, of your own destiny, and being able to put that into play with this reading. Because the card that goes with that, I pulled from my the Witch's Wisdom, and I got Book of Shadows, which is what? Secrets. And that's kind of, where it falls under the auspices of the Moon card. And it says here, the knowledge you possess runs deeper than you think. So trust your intuition, trust your gut. Um, it says here, play your cards close to your chest. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. So just be yourself, be a trustworthy friend. Um, try to not feel like in return there has to be any sort of bullying or deception on your part. Stand in your truth, stand in your integrity, my dear. Stand in your power. Trust your intuition. And it says here, the Book of Shadows is all you can trust at this time. It shall hold only that which is your truth, including your magical name, which of course you don't share with others, but with your magical name in this context, keeping things that you do spiritually, that you hold close spiritual to yourself. And like again, like I said, with that other card with the 7 of Swords, I think you already have the sense that there is some sort of deception or betrayal um, against you. It could be maybe a little bit on your part too, because sometimes things can't go both ways. Um, but just as a reminder of standing in your integrity, in your authenticity, and tapping into your personal power and standing in your truth. And if there is where you may find yourself feeling like you may be actually the bully in the situation, or you feel like you might be being deceptive, just remember that the moon is there to show us our shadows. These are lessons for us to learn from, and it's something that we can take and we can grow upon. And using kind of like when you kind of like switch things on somebody, and just instead of an eye for an eye kind of thing, just stand in your true power, in your true magic. And that's what I have for you, Lady Silver. I hope that resonates.
Wunderbar.
Lady Silver, excuse me. I got 2 strength cards for you. And the one that I'm going to read is Red Riding Hood. Even the smallest among us possess the strength to defy the lurking shadows. And the second card that I got for you is Do It For You. And the mantra for this card is, today I start listening to me. And what this card is talking about is to start right now doing what you want to do, And rather than, being overly concerned about other people, just do exactly what you want to do. Change it up, because you have the power to do this. It says here, you might not know how strong you are yet, but just to show everybody how strong you are, and do what you truly want to do. And I mean, I don't know if you're trying to please people that are in your circle or whatever, but you need to take time out for yourself. And there's all these lights and everything, and there's clouds, and there's a big beautiful moon up there, and it's like you're on a balcony and you're looking out at all this beautiful stuff. And just think about yourself and what you want. That's what I have for you.
Okay. All right. Just saying, I love silver better than gold. Love to wear silver. Okay, so, all right, so my first card, I have the Four of Cups. So, have you been hiding in your coffin lately? Have you been feeling down? Or just bored? Waiting for something magical to happen. I often do that, and I'll call upon my guides, and I'll say to them, I need something magical to happen. I'm feeling like I'm in a rut. I need a little spark. I need something magical to happen. And within the week, something does spark to make me feel like, hey, let's see. So that's what I'm getting off of this card here is it's time for you to come out of that coffin, rise up. And I don't know if that's going to resonate with you or not. Let me check. Try to please mean girls at the center. Oh, no. You have not left the house in 2 weeks. Okay, it's time. Ooh. 2 weeks is long enough. It's time for you to come out. And look, I pulled the full card. So that is, sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off. So this is about, it's time to get out. It's time to move forward. You got the moonlight shining here off in the distance, but within that moonlight is this beautiful falcon. Wow. Okay, so instead of the little white dog as the companion, you have a falcon. So that's great spiritual energy. You have a wonderful spirit guide that's like ready to fly. It's like you when you go stagnant, I feel like your team went stagnant with you, and they're waiting for you to pop forward, take a couple risks, get out there. You do you. Don't worry about other people. And if those are mean girls, that means something's going on in their life, and they just lash out. So I love this saying. I will just energetically, like, your energy is your energy, my energy is my energy, and ask for your vibrational energy to be raised, happy. You have this wonderful falcon energy that is like just a powerful guide is what I'm feeling. He's there to help you. I'm going to use a generic thing here. Soar to new heights. It's time for you to come out of your shell, see things from a different. So what they've done is let you have a moment to see things from a different perspective. See how their energy is bringing you down. It's time for you. Again, this must be a theme this week of cord cutting. So they have energetic cords that they've latched onto you. They're those energy vampires. And it's time for you to ask for assistance in cutting those cords, releasing. And yeah, so, and just real quick, this ask for psychic protection as well if you think you may need it. There's this beautiful white horse, again, horse representing freedom and spiritual freedom. And so it's time for you to get on that horse and ride free, my dear, ride free. Lady Silver sounds like I'm thinking Hi-Ho Silver. The Heather, help me out here. What was that?
Hi-Ho Silver. Huh?
Or
The Lone
Nancy
Ranger?
Michelle. The Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. Oh, yeah.
So it's okay to be the Lone Ranger once in a while because it gets you out there. You have nothing to hold you back. And then that's how you meet people. Ask to be um, energetically drawn to those who are on the same vibrational energy and journey as you are. So, Silver, that's what I have for you tonight. Hope between the three of us we gave you words of encouragement.
Mhm.
You are a beautiful soul, and you're not supposed to stay home. That's what I'm saying.
No.
No swords this week. Yeah, that's a good thing. But swords are good, so you will do cord cutting this weekend. You know, if you have some selenite, even if it's a small piece, it doesn't matter. If a small piece, like a giant piece, I got gifted a selenite knife, or you just energetically picture this white light coming from your hand, but also asking the assistance of Archangel Michael not only to sever the core energetic cords that no longer serve you, but also dig out the deep hooks that some people have on you. So there we go. I love selenite too. I have a lot of it around me right now. So next. All right, so I have here, did I not star my own comment? Well, I believe 77 was next.
Yeah.
So 77, if you are here, we would love to read for you. And let me find my comment. Yeah, 77, Sue Toffee, and then Kiba.
Wow, Kiba, I haven't read for you in a long time.
In a while, I know. So
I miss hanging out with you in the Zoom group. I hope you're doing well. Oh, they're here.
So 77 is here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I misread Denise. I thought Denise also had a migraine. Oh my gosh. I think my migraines came from I had Chinese food last night.
Ah, MSG.
And I'm beginning to notice that I think I'm becoming sensitive to MSG now.
Mm-hmm.
Never used to.
For me, it's too much caffeine and stress.
And plus, the last 2 days I haven't been drinking enough water. So very important for everybody. Drink water.
Yes.
Hydrate.
Okay, there we go. All right. Speaking of water, let's sip. 77, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so I invited 77 back because she didn't get to have a reading the other night. So let me go over and star her. So welcome back. Here we go. So she would like to know, will I be getting a disability pension or something else to come up to help support herself financially? Okay, or financial reading. Okay. Let's see what the vampires have to say. Is anybody ready? Because I wasn't.
I'm looking at my cards because I felt drawn to pull for them ahead of time, and I'm looking at this trying to go, oh, it's finances. But I think I can do this. It makes sense. I pull from my Lenormand, and so I did get the birds, and again with this being the Poe deck, we have the Raven and the book and the books. The birds are about messages. They're about messages coming in. There's about chatter, a lot of talking going on, a lot of communication going on. Nowadays, this can be associated to like tweeting and stuff, but this could be any type of modern day communication. And this could be too communication with nature. I don't know if you might have ask nature for a sign. You know, when we ask the universe, you know, for a sign, to give me, you know, hope, or a sign, you know, to when I'm so let me just back that all up again. Sometimes we ask spirit for a sign, and that can come in the form of animals, through nature, things that people say, sounds, songs, music, things like that. So you may have asked for a sign from spirit. The crows and ravens are extremely intelligent. They're all about tapping into, again, that wisdom and that personal magic, that personal power that we have. So, with it being communication, birds. I did get the book for you. So, books. Um, there may be paperwork that needs to be done. There may be information coming to you. And I did also get the public heart, and it's interesting. The public heart can represent a place where people go to hang out, to talk. So, or kind of like restaurants, the parks, gatherings. But here I've got like a family here. There's like an ancestral family here. So I feel, in terms of your question, um, I feel like ancestors are behind you, that there are also people behind you working towards helping you. Things are, forms have been filled. Um, I'll make sure all, you know, the saying, the T's and the I's are all dotted and crossed. But with the raven, people think ravens and crows are a bad omen, but in this case, I think it's a good one. There's some sort of communication, or talk going on that you're going to be privy to for your answer. And again, it could be asking for a sign from nature, but also in this card, 77, I did get the butterflies, and butterflies are about transformation. So, I don't know about legalities, and I really don't do predictive readings, but it looks like here that, you have done everything that you needed to do. Um, Things are being processed. Communication, is coming through, via email or phone calls or something like that. And with that public, card, or with those ancestors, it just feels like there's a good support behind you on this. And of course, again, with the butterflies on transformation. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And I wish you luck, my dear. I know it took me 4 years to fight for my Social Security disability. So just hang in there. Just make sure you get your paperwork on time. Make sure all your forms are filled out properly. And if you need help, there are always people that you can call in your local community that can sit down with you and help you through everything to make sure everything is all as it should be when you submit. I'm done.
Yeah.
Been
All right,
well
I'll
done,
go
Matt.
next this time. Okay, so 77 times wild. I love that. Okay, so what I got, oh, okay, so what I got for you is the Nine of Scepters. So that means, you know, you have definitely been going through a lot of mental anxiety and mental anguish over this thing. And a lot of thoughts in the what, you know, sometimes the Nine of Scepters for me isn't necessarily a nightmare card. It's just an excessive amount of thoughts going through you. But because this is a cross and it's on fire, I'm just gonna say, yep. So okay, so this is just a this this particular this Nine of Scepters is you're really at this end of this journey, and you're having to take a pause, do some healing, reflecting, reassessing right now. And so it's universe's way of saying that we recognize it's been hard. Hang in there, baby. We're almost at the end. We're trying to work on a couple things on our end for you. But continue to talk to your guides and ask them for assistance. Try to be very specific on how you want this outcome to be, and ask for their assistance to make it so. And then, of course, don't forget to thank them for their assistance. Give them permission to assist you. So just, I see, hang in there. I see some new growth here. down here in the corner. Where am I? So yeah, so there's some new things coming your way. So hang in there. And then I pulled this card. What's it say? Her last day in the light. Unexpected endings and surprise changing, sudden shifts. So when things start to happen for you, they're going to happen quickly. And this talking about last day of the light is nighttime's very magical, and it's you entering a magical phase in your life. And so I feel like you'll get the assistance you need. um, and make your one of your affirmations. I am open and receptive to the abundance that flows into my life, and I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. So keep asking for assistance, keep
I
manifesting
love that.
the end result of what you want to have happen, and trust in the divine process. So with help like that, sometimes people get denied at first, and then it goes into effect after. So keep manifesting, keep asking your team for assistance, and keep that light in your heart, and just keep your thoughts and your actions positive. So that's what I have for you, 77.
Okay. I just wanted to tell you before I tell you my reading that my husband got Social Security disability, and so did my son. And usually the first time you apply, I don't know if this is the first time you've applied, many times you are denied. And what you need to do if that happens is get you an attorney. And what happens, the attorney will work for you, and then the attorney will just take a very small percentage. And if you get your disability, you get paid from the day you first applied, and they award you so much a month. You will get that money that from the day you first applied all the way, like if it takes, like let's just say 2 years, you will get 2 years worth of monthly payments. Now, having said that, what I did was I threw Crone bones for you. These are bones that I ordered from New Orleans. And what you do is you ask the question and you throw the bones. And that's what I did for you. Okay? So, because this is spooky season, right? Now, I don't know what kind of bones these are. They look a little odd, but anyhow, the first one that I'm going to show you.
Are they real bones?
Yes.
Ooh.
This says no, and this says yes. This bone fell like that. That is a maybe. Okay. The next bone was yes. And the final bone was yes. So I would say that it is a very strong possibility that you will get your disability. Now, having said that, I don't know if it will be the first time that you apply or if it will take longer, but you will get your disability for entertainment purposes only. Okay? But that's what the bone said.
Are you done?
I mean, I'm done. I mean, I was excited because when I threw it, I thought, oh, it would
She
be
said this would be the second
Okay.
time.
Well,
Second time.
it's retroactive, so
yes, it is.
Do get it.
And yet keep being persistent, because they're waiting for people to give up.
Yes, they are. They are waiting for people to give up. That's why. See, what happens is if you go back to work because they deny you, you have to start all over again. But if you stay out of work, I mean, I know it's hard, because I've been there with my husband, and I had to work. My son has a mental disability, and we had to work real hard to get a disability for him. And it was well worth all the time and all the effort, so I wish you, very, the best
My
of luck
son
with it.
got denied the first time, and I was just
Me too.
praying and talking to my guides, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden I get another phone call like a week later. I'm like, why is she already told me I was denied. Why are they, torturing me? Please let this be an outcome that is in my favor or for Kyle's favor. Please, please, please. So we spent an hour on the phone, and this lady was very compassionate to my situation. And I think she did her best to rework numbers for me. And then I got Kyle approved. So please keep going. So yes, Judith, I'm sorry. Questions are closed. We've been on almost 2 hours. But I will be on Sun Psychic Jean's channel tomorrow, but I'm simulcasting. So pop in, and then again on Sunday, my channel. So pop in again, and I'll, for sure on Sunday. Since I'm Jean's hosting tomorrow, so I can't promise you would get chosen, but Sunday I'm on. We're on again at 2:30, I think, Eastern, and I'll be sure you get a reading then. So, all right. And then Kim wants a bone. So she had a question that's like a love question.
That's cool. I didn't know you had that, Nancy.
Listen, when I throw the bones, I'd say exactly what the bones say. Okay, so.
Don't shoot the messenger, right?
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, Kim.
All right, Sue Toffee, are you still here, my dear? Sue Toffee, and then Kiba. So, it's hard when we've been on for almost 2 hours. People have lives and have to duck out. So, we appreciate you all for being patient. I said y'all.
I said, no, you get down.
I said y'all.
I say y'all
oh
all the
my
time.
Gosh. So
I know Kiba is here.
Yes, Kiba's here. So and then Blue Heron's here. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. So so let's go to Kiba, and then if Sue pops back in. Okay.
So we're doing Kiba.
Yeah,
Kiba.
so we're doing Kiba, and then I'll put up who's in the queue while you guys are shuffling.
Ready for Kiba. Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Kiba? Yes, we are.
All right, let me do this.
Ready for Kiba.
And I'll make
do
the
this
queue.
with me. All righty. So Kiba, I pulled from the Tarot de Louis, and again the Ace of Pentacles came out, and the Ace of Pentacles again is about sowing your seeds so that you can harvest tomorrow. It's about building foundations, planting new seeds for the future. I know you asked about 2024. I don't know if it was for the rest of 2024, or for 25, but I feel like you are planting seeds. The bottom card to go with this is the High Priestess. So intuitively, you are, let's see, how do I say this? Intuitively, you know that the seeds that you plant now will manifest next year. You have to embrace that inner knowing, because I know sometimes when we worry and we get anxious, we kind of second guess. But you're developing. I was in that group with you. I know that you're developing your abilities. You're a wonderful reader, and connecting with the ancestors when you do your work. And so trust that intuition. You have the knowledge. You have everything that you need. Come on, get off the table. You have everything that you need right there in your lap. And she's just looking at you saying, you know what to do. You have this. And that beautiful Ace of Pentacles to go along with it. And I did end up pulling an extra card, and it was from the Black Obsidian. And you got the goddess Nyx. And Nyx is all about, from my darkness emerges the beauty of dreams and the whispers of the cosmos. So you are working on keep working on your dreams, paying attention to your dreams, manifesting what it is that you want to bring forth. You intuitively know that you have this, you have the ability for this, and just keep planting those seeds and imagine them germinating and growing through the winter and blossoming in the spring. And that's what I have for you. That's what we have for you, Kiba. Say thank you.
Ginger, can I go next?
Sure.
I drew 2 cards for you, Kiba, and the first one is Nyx.
You got Nyx too.
I did. And what I want to do, now you heard what Heather said. What I want to read a little more to you, Kiba, from what it says in the book of the Obsidian Veil about Nyx. And I think this will be very helpful to you. The appearance of Nyx suggests the need for solitude and introspection. It may be a reminder to create space for quiet reflection and self-care. Embrace the stillness and silence. Allow yourself to recharge and reconnect with your inner self. Tap into introspection as you confront hidden fears, unresolved emotions, and buried desires. Nyx guides you to explore the realms beyond the surface level. Look beyond appearances and seek deeper truths. It may be a sign to trust your dreams or synchronicities, as they may reveal important messages or insights that have been obscured by the light of day. Even in the darkest moments, there is an opportunity for guiding light. Now, I was so blown away when she showed the Nyx card. I forgot what she said about ancestors, but the second card that I got was ancestors. I think you mentioned ancestors, didn't you, Heather? And this is the love and legacy of our DNA. And I think that this is a sign that during this time of the thinning of the veil, that it's important or imperative for you to connect with your ancestors. And I love the images on this card because it shows a strand of DNA that's coming up. It looks like it's covered with moss, and it's almost like a ladder going up the tree, and the deep roots. And I just think this is a beautiful image of the ancestors and what I would say is the tree of life. So that was a strong message from Nyx, though, because we both got it.
There you go.
And she even appeared in my meditation the other day. So she's quite something to say.
All right, Kiba. The first card I got for you was the Magician card. Sorry. I feel like all I did was change the table around. So I have my Gothic decks behind me. Everything's still in the same place, yet I seem disoriented tonight. All right, this Magician. Okay, so obviously we've all heard Magician. You have all your tools available to you, Okay, so I feel like this season, this sowing season, I feel like if you did a little bit of candling, looking into that flame, that you would be able to do some channeling. So whatever that means to you. And because we are in the sowing season, of course we're going to say the ancestors wish to speak to you. Ancestors could be someone who passed yesterday or yesteryear, yesterdecade, century, yeah, that's a message is coming through to me strongly, is just doing this little mini ritual and staring into this candle flame. And then even if it's just to stare in the candle flame at first, just to be still in the moment, releasing your thoughts, and just be still, be one with source energy, so to speak. So that's what I'm getting from this particular magician. And then I have the card of redemption. It says absolution, forgiveness. So, okay. Let's see. How can I say in redemption? Sometimes we need to let go of things that we kind of self-imposed on ourselves. You know, we go through our own guilty feelings, wish we would have, could have kind of things. So things that we did when we were younger, which, you know, it's time to go back and reflect and forgive yourself for these things. We're in a different space back in the days, you know, or a situation that make us feel guilty. This card can go two ways, because I almost feel like in doing this, you will get redemption. Like you'll not only forgive yourself, but I think you'll feel the forgiveness of the loved one, let's say, who you wish you would have, could have, kind of thing with you. That energy will come flowing over you. And trying to figure out what she's got in here. Okay, so I can't tell. It's almost looking like a seashell. So I don't know what that might mean to you, but this is a seashell. And did somebody gift you a seashell that, or something by this? I'm not going to pretend to know that right now. But I feel like it's some sort of you'll feel the energy of being redeemed for something. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I need to pull one more card, because this is, I'm a little stumbled on that. Let me pull one of these cards. Let me pull one of these cards. No, it says pull one of these cards. So sorry, Kiba. So sorry. All right, please. I need a clarifier on this redemption thing. So 6 of Grails. Yeah, something about a memory of someone, nostalgic memories. Just, yeah, I guess I'm going to leave it there, Kiba. Hopefully you'll know what I'm babbling about, and free yourself. You know, this season too is all about cutting energetic cords that keep you back, hold you back from things. So if there are memories of that are just haunting you, this is a good time to let those go. And again, with selenite, the use of selenite. So, okay, Kiba. I hope that makes sense to you somehow, or if not tonight, maybe later. I'm just all right. So we have, let me go back to my little cue card here. That we did. Okay, so Blue Heron and Denise. Okay, let me read who's left. This says we have 10 people left. That can't be. Oh, part of it, those are my questions. Do we read for Kim?
Did we, or I don't think we read for Kim.
Okay.
I mean, was.
All right, Kim, no, because she wanted a bone reading. I'm sorry, Blue Heron, you're after Kim. Kim wanted a love reading, and I accidentally unstarred that. So Kim would like a love reading.
No, she says Blue
Heron's after.
Okay, Kim, you didn't want a reading, or you do want a reading?
She does want a reading.
Oh, okay.
And it's a love reading. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put me in the spotlight there. I got to shuffle still. All right, energy of love for Kim. Let me
She wanted me to use the bones.
She said she wanted a bone. So Blue Heron, you'll be right after Kim.
Huh.
All right. Wanted a love reading with an extra.
Oh, with an extra bone thrown in. Okay. Bones for. Okay.
Well, I did pull cards for Kim. I have 2 for her. We could all use a bone. You're funny. So this is interesting. I didn't know you wanted a love reading, and I had just asked my cards which deck I wanted to go to, and I pulled a couple cards for you. So
I'm sitting here going, I need the energy of bone. I mean love, please.
I got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, we all know, can kind of be, a little bit, maybe a little bit cold, a little more intellectual. I mean, intellect is good. We want, someone who, can hold a conversation, an intellect, conversation with us, and to engage us and engage our minds. Right now it says fancy dreams or impulsive decisions are not appropriate right now. I don't know if you already have somebody kind of on the on your periphery, on your radar. But I did get the Hangman, which is actually a woman in this deck. And of course the hangman, hanged woman is someone who has to look at things from a different perspective. So going into a love relationship here, making sure that first of all we love ourselves, that we accept ourselves unconditionally and love ourselves unconditionally, before we can bring the right people into our circle that can give us the same back as we would be. Okay, no one that could be true to us. So with this King of Swords, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This could be a woman, and I'm saying that this may be you. Without the extra card, let me just see what the next card would have been. 4 of Pentacles. Withholding. So for love, 4 of Pentacles is kind of, it's not like necessarily hoarding, but it's working towards hoarding things, holding things together, things that you have worked for, kind of holding things. For me in this is feeling like holding things to your chest. I don't know if this was a previous relationship and this is something that you do not want. You want it to be a more open, a more loving. But this King of Swords, though, I don't know, girl. Using the head and not the heart, sharp mind, powerful intellect. I think this is for me. I'm feeling this Knight of Sword, King of Swords is more, excuse me, is more for you, because you know what you want in a relationship. You know how to communicate it, and the 4 of Pentacles basically will show. In this deck here, it's showing her in a room with multiple windows, and there you got the moonlight behind it. But being in a room, 4 walls, the 2 windows, knowing exactly what it is that you want, holding on to what it is that you want for yourself. And the different perspective is this could be from the past where you've had past relationships where you know that, okay, this is not necessarily what I want, but also I want you to kind of keep your options open. I know you're very set in how you communicate the kind of relationship you want, but keep an open mind and a little bit of an open heart, and maybe look at things from a different perspective, a different angle. But again, always self-love is so important, my dear, and that's what I have for you. Thank you.
All right, I will go next for Kim. Kim, what a way to go. You have you have a lover's card right here. This is the 2 of Grails. So this is about connecting with somebody on a deep and emotional level. So as far as love coming in, this is what I'm feeling, that you do have something coming in. Unfortunately, I can't say if it's tomorrow or tomorrow year, but definitely a connection with someone. and it looks very romantic, actually. So, very romantic. Okay, in the background, this is an interesting kind of gargoyle. It's almost panther, wolf, and a winged creature. Anyway, so a lot of seductive energy, I feel like, in this image here. So, and then I got resurrection. So, yeah. So it's like you may have been asleep to the world, but you're going to come out in full wow. I think you're going to, and it may not be a like Mr. Right. Maybe you need a Mr. Right now on the in between. A lot of, look at this black cat energy here. She's spicy, and so you need to bring out your spicy. Get your spicy on, and these cats are wicked. So it's like you've got a wicked team behind you who will help protect you from anyone that you're not supposed to be with. But I still feel like you need some, bring out that spicy and go to a Halloween party, because she's all with the Halloween pumpkins in her hair and everything. So it could be, if you get an invitation to go to a Halloween party, Kim, do it. Do it. So, yeah. So that's what I have for you. A little spicy. Come on, Nancy, what's your bone say?
Okay, now, Kim. Okay, you want me to throw all 3 bones, right? And what is your question? Or you don't have to tell me your question.
She just wants a love reading. So is love coming into her life? Is love coming in?
Okay.
And you can pull a card and 1 bone.
1 bone.
Like.
Okay. All righty, let's see. 1 card. I hadn't pulled any cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. I got a maybe. Okay. And a maybe means it's not a no. The card that I have right here that had flipped out when I was shuffling earlier is the lamp. And this doesn't really have to do with a love reading, but it's what the card that came out. And I think this card is more for the collective. And it's the card of remembrance. And what it is talking about in this deck is that at Halloween, we all, well, not all of us, but most of us, I would say, carve a pumpkin and put a candle in it. And, put it in the window or put it on our front porch or on the steps or whatever. But what this card is talking about is the card of remembrance. That many, many years ago, there used to be a lamp in the window that they would light during the Samhain season. And this was a light for those who had passed to come home. And as the veil thinned, people, would put these in their window and think about the relatives that had passed and how much they loved them and how much they wished that they could come home, and they welcomed their spirits into their homes. And I love that. And having read this, I think I'm going to start a new tradition of doing that, because I think it's a beautiful idea and sentiment. Yeah, that's the card I got, and I got a maybe, Kim.
All righty then. Yep. All right, so Blue Heron's next, and then Denise. So I don't know if Denise was leaving earlier or she was just wanting a message for her highest good. So Blue Heron, you're still here? Yeah.
Was the question? Or
Yeah, because I have cards pulled for Blue Heron.
I'm trying to see if she's here first before I post her question.
Yep.
Yes.
It just says reading, please.
Okay, a message from my ancestors,
please. It says, okay.
All right, perfect.
So I have cards for Blue Heron. So Blue Heron, I have the Justice card for you, sweetheart. And the Justice card from the Hush Tarot. It says the arrow points the way forward. I want you to look at her, and she's got this pole in her hand, and she's got an arrow in her hand. And I want to describe the image because I love all the different animals and nature. They all play an element in the card because we know justice is about truth, fairness, and balance. So it says here, you're aware that your decisions and actions have led you to your present state as things are right now. It says here, armed with confidence and strength, Justice walks tall on her search for truth. So she has the arrow down here in this card, which points the way forward. The pole cuts the trail through the brush. So you are making it your way through the brush. Your arrow is pointing your way. Continue following your arrow. And it's interesting because your next card also has an arrow that points the way. So you have two cards staying focused, staying on the arrow where you draw it and let it go. It says here, the stains and bites are the hardships along the way of seeing the truth in others. There are ants down here, like red ants. So we know that when they bite, they sting. So it says here, learning of your own inner truth makes it easier to see the truth in others and judge objectively. So this is the message, to keep moving forward in your truth. And your next card from that deck, Blue Heron, is the Queen of Wands, and she too has an arrow. And it says here that, of course, positivity and determination goes right along with justice. A justice card also has a sense of strength, of resiliency, adaptability. So continue walking in your truth, be fair in all that you do, and just keep that arrow. It says here, because you are a natural leader and firmly focused on your goals. And there's the arrow. It's pointing right over her shoulder, and she's holding it. So she's directing her own fate moving forward. The crow is a symbol of mystery. You listen closely, but it's you that draws out their secrets. So maybe meditate, connect with crow energy. I don't know if that's one of your totems, but there's that beautiful communication, open communication and bond with the crow where you just sit there with them. And I love that it's in the water because the water represents our intuition, our psychic ability. So start listening to that within. The wands represent fire, creativity, charisma. This is your energy. Just keep, like both cards have that arrow. Keep pointing that arrow, follow the direction, stay true to yourself, stay fair in all that you do, stay in balance. And that's my message I have for you, my dear, from your ancestors. I hope that resonated.
Oh, I forgot to begin you. I am so sorry. Oh, looks like Nancy's next.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. You wanted ancestors. The first card that came up is invisibility. And this is a card of authenticity. And when I look at this is an ancestral card, I believe. You know, we as human beings, we believe in what we see. And oftentimes there are spirits around us that we cannot see, but we can feel them. And it could be the spirit of ancestors, of loved ones that have recently passed, or those that passed years ago. It's all it's all a part of life. And the second card is the card of death. And on this card it says the eternal cycle begins here. And many people, I for one, I believe in reincarnation. And to me, when I look at death as an adventure, because I believe that there's something beyond. When I take my last breath here, I become an ancestor. Okay. And I think that when we become an ancestor and when we pass, we are still in touch with those that are here living their life. And I think that our ancestors deeply care about us and they want to communicate with us. And I think that Blue Heron, if you are open to communication with your ancestors, they're waiting to speak with you. You just have to open yourself up to it. Have a type of ritual. You might want to think about them before you go to bed at night. If there's a specific ancestor that you want to connect with. Or you could just put it out there that you're open to all of your ancestors and messages. And as you go to sleep, think about your ancestors. Let that be the last thought that you're thinking when you go to sleep. And I believe that if you're open to it, that you yourself will get messages from your ancestors. I think both of these cards show that they are waiting and willing to communicate with you. And that's what I have.
All right, Blue Heron. Okay, the messages from your ancestors are about healing. You have 4 of scepters. Hang on. No, I'm so sorry. A scepter is not a sword. Hang on one second. I want to make sure. Scepter. Right. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Stability. Okay. So, wow, I'm also getting the vibes of the 6 of scepters along with this card. So that's victory in a sense of healing, of preparing for your future. 4 of scepters is about stability and happiness. Sometimes it's a celebration. So you have something coming toward you. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak now. Something for you to celebrate, and it has to do with foundational energy of some sort. So take that as that may resonate to you. This woman is sitting in a circle she has created. So maybe also it's a call to set some boundaries. And yeah, it would be fun for you to make your own like sacred circle, light a candle, think about what you want to manifest for yourself, speak to your guides about that, give them permission to assist you, and be specific. Again, we always say be specific. But it looks like some really good news is coming your way. And then I got the ancestral card, ancient Egypt of all things. So what does Egypt mean to you, Blue Heron? This is really interesting. This is about bringing ancient magics forward. So you probably have ancient Egypt bloodline within you. And this is so funny. These alligators are cracking me up. So yeah, so it says magical inheritance. So you may have some magical qualities within you that have been passed through that bloodline. So all the way to Egypt, you perhaps may have been one of their seers or their healers, working alongside the courts, not courts, like judicial, the God bless, the higher up hierarchy courts, oh my God, I must be really tired. I cannot even bring my words. The Pharaoh's courts or something, I see like, yeah, you never know. You could have been one of their priests in their past life. But I don't know if Egypt means anything to you, Blue Heron. But it looks like here you have a magical ancestry, and it's being brought down. So if this is something that's new news to you, light a candle and start meditating and start asking, what is my purpose? What are my gifts that I can assist others with? So, Blue Heron, that's what I have for you tonight. So I hope that resonated with you somehow. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to read for Denise, and then we still have Harley, Jenny, if she's still here, Angela, if she's still here, and Peacock, if she's still here. We're going to do one card readings from here on out, because it is after we've been on over 2 hours. And so, Denise, I have read for you on this question before. So let's see what the cards have to say to add to those questions. So we're going to pull one cards for everybody for right now, and we'll be back soon, and hopefully some messages for others have resonated with you. And let's pull. Let me get out of the way. Anybody ready for Denise?
I'm not.
Okay, so she had to take early retirement, and she was, if I'm correct, Denise, a special needs teacher for many years, and she had to take early retirement, but she still needs some income coming in. So she would like to know the energies of that. Oh no, Harley, you are not getting skipped tonight. We're going to pull something spicy for you. I'm going to go to the really gothic deck for you. You deserve leather or something in here. I don't know. You're not getting off easy tonight. So, Denise, are you still here by chance? Because I couldn't tell if you had left us by your comment earlier. So, Denise, calling once. Denise. Okay, so, all right. I'm going to shout out some names. Let me know if you're here. We have Denise, we have Jenny, we have Angela, and Flower Beauty Peacock. If anybody's here, yes, Harley, it is. So
Denise is here.
Ginger. I can take a rain check. So, oh no. We have you up. We're ready for you, Denise. Are we?
Yeah, I have cards for Denise.
I can't move you over. So we'll give you a little bit of a mini reading, Denise, tonight, and then do join us again. All right.
So she said, please help. Denise, you got the 4 of Wands. I had pulled 2 cards earlier because I thought I was going to be doing 2 cards for you. But I got 4 of Wands and 3 of Cups. Things look good. 4 of Wands is about celebrating, creating foundations. Things have been set in place, and there is a celebration. I don't know if family will help, if this is going to be institutions that you have reached out to. But I did get the 4 of Wands, and 3 of Cups is all about celebration. So hang in there, my dear. That's what I have for you. I mean, those are really good cards.
Yes, they are. Ooh, I got even. Nancy, you ready?
Yes, I have one card, and it is Changi. In letting go, we can soar among the stars. And what this says is, this card indicates a need to reflect on the sacrifices you have made or may need to make in your life. Connect with the passions that reside within your heart and soul. Embrace your desires as valid and important aspects of your being. Allow them to guide you towards fulfillment and purpose. She is the moon goddess after all, so tap into your feelings and find harmony between pursuing your dreams and accepting what is. That's what I have for you. And I'm done, Ginger.
Okay. All right. So Kim just called me a bulldog. And the Beatles song "Bulldog" has been on my mind lately too, and the other one, "I'm So Tired."
Now, who are we reading for next, Ginger, so I can be ready?
I have
Yeah.
no idea. No, Jenny popped in, so then she's still here, and then we got Harley. We're saving the
Jenny.
best for last for Harley.
Okay, Jenny and Harley. Okay.
All right, so I got lost. Denise. Okay. Denise, I got this wonderful card for you as well. This is the Ten of Grail. So this is in the Rider-Waite deck, the family looking out to this beautiful home, and they got a rainbow overhead. So this is good news for you, Denise. So just keep wishing, keep wishing on the rainbows. May you see more rainbows. And be sure to wish on them. And this just looks like really good energy for you. Let me look real quick too. This has a lot of white roses here. So yeah, I feel like your spiritual team is working on it behind the scenes for you. And something I right now couldn't tell you what it is, but something is coming your way that will help fill your cups, many cups. So that's what I have for you, Denise. So yeah, keep coming back. Love to keep reading for you. Did you read for Denise? You did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next. All right. So Angela is not here, and Peacock I think had to leave as well. Many blessings to you, Blue Heron. Thank you for letting us read for you. All right. So we're gonna read for Jenny. And then
I'm
Harley.
ready.
And because the other people aren't here.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Who?
Nope, I saw her. I found her.
Who?
Jenny. I didn't see Jenny. I'm like, who's Jenny?
Oh,
and I looked
okay.
up a little bit.
Let's go ahead and pull 2 cards for Jenny. And but Harley, hang in there. Get a few cards for Harley. All right, so may I have an energy reading, please, Jenny? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Jenny.
I have 1 card for Jenny.
Me
okay.
Too.
Okay.
Let me get you over there.
Jenny, this should be Ginger's card, but it's yours, Jenny, and I love the energy. It's the Fae.
Oh.
I embrace wonder, for possibilities unfurl like petals in a gentle breeze. Look at that beautiful fairy.
Mm-hmm.
She's so pretty. These ethereal creatures beckon you to explore the hidden realms of your imagination, inviting you to embrace wonder and the extraordinary. The Fae bring a sense of playfulness and joy, encouraging you to embrace the childlike wonder within you. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's dancing, painting, or simply laughing without restraint. By nurturing your inner child, you cultivate a sense of joy and lightness that can positively influence your well-being. Just reading that card makes me happy. I love that for you, Jenny.
Okay.
So Jenny, I have a card for you too, and it's the 6 of Swords. So there's right now there's a change. 6 of course is about a journey, leaving something in the past and moving to something beautiful. So with the ethereal, it's a beautiful balance of the light and the dark. So coming out of the darkness and into the light. And the beautiful balance between the two. So we're leaving something in the past and moving to something beautiful into the future. So whatever this process is, trust in it. There's no looking back. The past is the past, and all we have is this beautiful, bright, light-filled sky to greet us as we travel on our way. So I have that for you, Jenny. Thank you.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
What the heck are you doing, girl?
Jenny, you got the Priestess card. Talk about an energy reading. My goodness, you have a lot of magic within you. So Priestess also is about secrets, but like I don't want to say ancient secrets. What am I trying to say? Just very esoteric secrets that are available to you if you so choose to take this journey. Look how she's magically making that book. Okay, I am turned around somehow. I don't know why. That book is levitating, which means that spirit is waiting for you to connect with them on a higher level, and they will be offering you some esoteric knowledge. So I don't know if that's your journey. Ooh, interesting. This priestess is carrying quill, arrows. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm turned around tonight. Yeah, so this journey, it's like a warrior journey, like you were a warrior priestess in a past life or something. So anyways, there's some esoteric wisdom available to you, ready for you to explore. And love that this image has a full moon on it. So take this opportunity during this full moon energy. We still have a couple of days of this full moon energy for you to work with and learn about the lunar cycles. That will be very helpful for you on this journey. So yeah, Jenny, that's what I have for you tonight. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope you can take something away for that, with that. You know, something like that. So this is the deck that I put back. Vampires. It's just vampires. What's his name? Tarot of Vampires. Ian McDaniels, I think, did that. Ian McDaniels. Let me get it so you can see the oh my gosh. So that is that one. And I believe this is available on Amazon. And I just love it. Very romantic. If you love romantic vampire energy. So, okay. So, Lindsay, I told her, I saw a comment, Lindsay, I know you weren't looking for a reading, but I was drawn to read for you because you had said that you channel and heal, and you're trying to figure out what's the next step forward in all this. So I felt the urge to read on that. So I hope you guys don't mind. Lindsay, and then Harley will be our last one for the evening. So, you guys okay with this?
Or are we pulling cards too for Lindsay?
So what?
We're going to pull a card for Lindsay.
Cards for Lindsay, right?
Yeah. Pull one card for Lindsay. And it's about her next steps on her spiritual journey. So, Lindsay, the next step on her spiritual journey. I've got Emperor energy for you here. Lindsay, trying to get a good picture here. Okay, Emperor energy. So, yes, you are already on your path. Obviously, you can channel already. You can heal already. So, this is about being confident about it and your gifts and taking ownership and believing in yourself. And then the little bit that you do for others, it's like a word of mouth type thing. They really truly honor and appreciate what you do for them. As far as channeling, Emperor energy is almost, this particular one, because it looks like pomegranates around him. So I'm going to see that it's a little bit of that high priestess energy. So he's like I want to say magi. So just keep going and keep studying about it. And I don't know, you got some Aries energy in here. And yeah, all I can say is own it, own the title, and believe in this title, believe in yourself, and keep connecting with your guides and having them assist you in your acceleration of your gifts. So that's what I have for you, Lindsay. Who would like to go next?
I'm ready. Jenny, I got the Empress for you. Nourish and nurture those around you, and your loving care will help you and them to grow. So I think that's a beautiful card for you. And what I see a lot of stars, but I also see a lot of orbs. I love that for you, Jenny.
Sounds like my
That's my dog, not me.
I know, it sounds like my Lulu. I miss her. So, Lindsay, I pulled some dragon energy for you. You got the Knight of Pentacles, and in this deck, it's all about dragons. So, the Earth dragons. Knight of Pentacles takes their time. They don't rush. Kind of like lay back and taking the time. So, when you're exploring your spiritual journey or path or abilities, there's no need to rush. Taking time to get make sure you're grounded, make sure that again, no rushing. The Knight of Pentacles really likes to take their time. They like to view everything. They like to study. They like to make sure they understand what it is. So understand what they're getting into. Okay, I'll just say it that way. So it's when it comes to spirituality and learning how to heal and to learn different modalities and systems like ritual or spell work, Reiki, whatever it is that you're drawn to do, taking the time, learning all the skills, making sure that you're well grounded when you do that. There's plenty of meditation and just really taking the time to study and view all aspects of all the different modalities or spiritual interests that you have. But there's no rush. Got that beautiful dragon there to guide you. And that's what I have for you, Lindsay. Happy birthday. Early birthday.
It's your birthday. When's your birthday? Love it. Okay. All right. Did everybody read for Lindsay? I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did.
Harley. And Milady, yes, I'm so sorry. The questions are closed. We've been on 2.5 hours. But please tune in next time. I'd love to read for you. I'm on again tomorrow night and on Sunday. So, Milady, if you want to pop in.
I'm ready, Harley.
You're ready for Harley? All right, Harley.
I'm ready for Harley. Harley, brace yourself. I'm excited about this card for you. Harley, do you know about the kitsune? The kitsune is a Japanese fox that has 7 tails and is magical. And on the front of this card, it says, I walk the borderlands of illusion and truth as I reveal the power of duality. And the kitsune's nature embodies the complexity of human emotions and desires, reflecting an inherent duality within all of us. Just as kitsune can take on different forms, you have the capacity to evolve and to grow. Embrace your shape-shifting nature and allow yourself to explore new possibilities. Embrace the duality of your nature, recognizing that life is a constant interplay between opposites. Find the harmony and the balance between action and rest, giving and receiving, strength and vulnerability. By accepting the full spectrum of your being, you can find greater wholeness. The energies of duality and adaptability intertwine, guiding you to navigate challenges and transitions with ease. Embrace the dance of duality. Find balance between opposing forces and honor the full spectrum of your being. And I'm sure that there's going to be some music involved in this, and also maybe some really gorgeous guys, huh?
Ooh.
That's what I have for you, Harley.
All right, Harley. Oh my gosh. So get your spicy on. I'm saying, fulfilling fantasies here. I've got this like vampirist, who has taken a bite of this very handsome man who's very willing. He's very into that esoteric stuff. So now we're going to get a little R-rated, maybe not X-rated, but R-rated. So this, this, first of all, it's four of coins, 4 of pentacles, 4 of earth, whatever you wish to call it. So this is a unique image for a 4 of pentacles here. This is about, okay, don't hog the man. That's what it's saying. Do not hog the man. You may have, no, don't share. So this is all about being great. This is like you want them all to yourself, for sure. You want them all to yourself. Fantasies fulfilled. Okay, maybe it's just in your dreams, but that's okay. Then I went behind me and pulled out a deck I forgot I had. So we were looking, Harley and I like the dark fairy thing. So you have Fideus. I have no idea if I said that right. Okay, she's all about discovery, secrets, and mystery. Ooh, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Okay, so this is like if you were to do a little magic spell. We're past September, but that's okay. Honeysuckle. Go to a secret place. Wear a peridot. Yellowy green colors. Put that around you. But anyways, this is all about, let me look at this here. Hang on. Okay, so we've got a doe, a female deer, off in the distance, looking back at her. What is she doing? Sorry, I haven't seen this deck in like forever. All right, so it's like she's intertwining herself in the roots of this ancient tree. What is she doing? She's discovered, oh, it's Pandora's box. Okay, hang on. You might not be able to see it, but she's opening up a box that has light in it. So Pandora's box. It's time for you to get a little risky, a little. Okay, so I'm just reading this whole card here. So, but in seriousness, it would be about deep-rooted ancestral energy for you to delve into. But I still want. Oh, okay. This is not in here, but I see the Cheshire Cat back here. So, yeah, that sly, smiley. That's Harley. That's Harley. Sly and smiley, making us all laugh. But, yeah, this is just about you opening that treasure box, fantasies. I don't know. What else could I do for you? What's this say? Strength. So you got Jaguar energy in here, Harley. So it's all about strength, stealth, and sexiness. So, all right, I'm sorry I didn't see any leather, but it's still got a little spicy. So, all right, Kim, whose basement? Get out of the basement. Oh, in the basement. Oh, what's that movie? Oh my gosh. Yeah, some things. Okay, Harley, since I'm not in chat, I can say, so has anybody seen Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball?
Not me.
It's funny. You have to watch it. It's a oh my god, I just can't even think of the actors. Ben. It has the famous parents. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is in it, and at the very end, so he's like this fitness instructor guy, and he owns this global gym, and he's, it's a funny story. You have to watch it. But at the very end, he loses his gym um, via dodgeball tournament in Vegas. But anyways, all of a sudden he's in this fat suit. He's very heavy, and he's got breasties, and he's eating, and at the end of the song is the milkshake song. And he's sitting here going, my milkshake's better than yours, You have to be there.
That's Miss Taro D's song, I think. She's always talking about her milkshake bringing the boys.
It's funny. It's a funny movie. It's not like, I don't know. It's just slapstick humor. It is funny. It is funny. So, anyways, okay. So, dancing half naked under the moon. He's watching from the basement. Woohoo! All right, everybody, we're done. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a card for Harley.
Ah! Why did I think you went after her? Okay, go for
Harley,
Heather.
Harley, I have the star card for you, sweetheart. And it says here, this card's all about hope, renewal, and having faith. It says here, the star card is of purpose. It's pure essence.
Gorgeous.
Reminding one of their guiding light and how they are never truly alone. So he goes on to say that this presses the importance of not giving up, having faith. You are blessed by the universe, and everything that you attract is meant for you. So make sure your light stays bright. Make sure your mood stays light as well. And from all the laughing, I can see that there's plenty of joy. There's plenty of laughter. And so just keep focusing on that star essence of yourself. And dreams come true. So wish upon a star, or wish upon a full moon tonight. So that's what I have for you, Harley.
There you go. And those stars are beautiful. This morning they were absolutely beautiful. All right, everybody read for Harley.
To take their crystals out and give them this beautiful moon bath with this gorgeous hunter moon.
I used to do that, and I have too many now. It would take me 3 days. I would have shifts. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Over 2.5 hours. That was long. But we really, really love hanging out. Heather, you have anything coming up?
Alice and I tomorrow night for our Friday show at 8 on my channel.
Cool.
And I think that's it until Monday with Nancy for Divine Feminine.
There you go.
Yes. Nancy. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing the Sunday.
I didn't know that we are. If you want to do I don't have anything planned for craft wise, but we can always talk tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we can wait on that. That's fine. Excuse us. Take care of business.
I mean, I got plenty of crafting that I'm doing, so we can always, we'll see. Well, Nancy and I like to talk in the morning, so maybe I'll hit her up tomorrow morning after I have my cup of coffee.
This has been fun, everybody. I've enjoyed it. Chat's been hilarious.
Well, yeah. I have tomorrow night at, I think, 6. My book's downstairs. I believe it's 6 with Sun Psychic Jean. We'll be doing fun readings and mediumship readings, and we're simulcasting. Sunday again, with somehow our Fridays and Sundays got right next to each other. So I don't know what we're doing Sunday. We'll do something Sunday 2:30, And I can't remember. Something might be happening Monday. I don't know. Hit the bell. You'll get all the notifications. Thank you everybody for sharing space with us tonight. When you could have been anywhere in the world, you were here with us, and we totally appreciate you. And so I'm going to send you off with my Gothic Fairy outro
up to y'all.
tonight.
Have a good night.
Night, everyone. See you soon.